Welcome back everyone to the channel for another video. This is Q50 Beast. Today we're in Assetto Corsa Competizione. We're running this on the Xbox Series X. We're here at Monza with the BMW M4 GT4 car. We started 14th position here in this beautiful and amazing sounding car. We're going to see what we can do here at Monza. We're running this on the Fanatec DD Pro. We're using the 5 Nm version, and we're running it with the McLaren GT3 V2 wheel rim. So let's see what we can do here at Monza as we're off to the races. And it looks like we're making short work of the car ahead of us, and we're working our way to the front. See if we can get through. Probably not. Aston Martin is in front of us a little bit here, but it looks like we made 1 or 2 positions up. And we're going to get down to turn 1, go ahead and get hard on the brakes as we try to get this thing broken down as best as possible. Pretty slow through here. We're at the rear of the pack, so it's pretty slow here in the rear. But let's go ahead and get on the accelerator as we're coming out of 2nd gear, going to 3rd gear. This beautiful sounding BMW again just sounds amazing. Sounds extremely amazing as we're getting through this corner. The car feels pretty good. It's a GT4 car, so we got to understand that we don't have the handling as the GT3 cars. But it's doing pretty well so far. As we get hard on the brakes aren't as powerful as the GT3 cars either, so we got to drive a little more careful, but we're going to try to push it as much as we can as we get through here. Pretty good, safe, no accidents, and we're going to work on these Aston Martins and see if we can get past them. Coming through here, just checking the traction of the car. The tires aren't as warm as we need them to be, so we got to be a little bit careful here in the beginning. As you see that Fanatec logo over in the corner, and we're off to the races here with the BMW as we get down the back stretch. And we're smoking. Looks like our power is pretty decent here with the BMW as we get into the slipstream, see if we can make the pass. And we're able to complete the pass against the Aston Martin as we get hard on the brakes. Try to get through here, and it's handling okay. A little bit of twitch there, but no problem as we're safe. And we're going to see if we can get into the slipstream and catch up to the Aston Martin in front of us as we close out lap 1 here at Monza. Here's our braking point. We're hard on the brakes. Get this thing down to 3rd gear. As you can't get into the accelerator exactly how I want to, but the car is handling pretty well. We're doing well. Again, this is in beautiful 4K. On the Xbox Series X, as it looks like we have some overcast or some cloud cover here, so hopefully the weather holds out for us and we stay dry as we get into the slipstream and we get past the Aston Martin. Short work of that guy. See him in our mirror, hard on our brakes, try to get this thing slowed down as we come in very hot. We got it down to 1st gear. We're safe, I believe. Okay, so we're safe. We hold on to the position. The Aston Martin is right on our butts. And let's go ahead and get this thing up and down the track. Let's go ahead and move here with the BMW. Let's see if we can catch up. We lost a lot of time with the Aston Martin ahead of us. So let's see if we can catch them down here. We got to, be a little bit later in our braking and try to run this thing as hard as we can to try to make us some time here as we're hard on the brakes. And it looks like we've caught up to, I believe that's an AMG, caught up to the AMG. But he's pulling away from us here. We'll see if we can make it up in the corners. Our BMW is doing pretty well in the corners. I had to get off of it that time. The tires didn't screech or scratch, but they were breaking traction. They were losing it as we made up some time here. Pretty good run through there. And let's see if we can work on this AMG. It's not a sunny day here today. Looks like it's a cool day, but we're doing what we got to do here in the BMW as we get this thing down to 3rd gear. A little hard through there. Should have been a little bit harder on the brakes. As you see the beautiful picture of our beautiful BMW getting up and down the track as the Aston Martin is chasing us from the rear. He's in our slipstream, so we got to run hard, run straight, run smooth. Hard on the brakes, get it down to 3rd gear. Doing a little bit better. We're able to be on the accelerator a little bit sooner that time. So pretty good job by us that time getting through. As we're getting up and down the track, doing what we need to do. That was our fastest lap. Let's see if we can improve on it. Continue to improve as we're putting a little bit of space between us and the Aston Martin behind us. As we're going to get hard on the brakes again. Get this thing down. Probably need to get it in first gear. Maybe not first gear. First gear is a little bit too low. So we'll go ahead and put it back in second gear and see if we can catch up. Looks like we're catching up just a little bit to the guys ahead of us. It's a beautiful sounding BMW from inside. I love this GT4 car. This car runs pretty well. As you see, we're running in 10th place right now. Started 14th. One big mistake so far. Hopefully we can keep it clean as we're catching up to the McLaren, as the McLaren got passed up by the AMG. AMG moves to 8th place. So we're going to work on it. See if we can pass the McLaren. See if we got the speed to do it. Pretty good run through there. Get this thing slowed down third gear. Hit the bumper. Pretty good run. See if we can catch up and get into the slipstream so that the McLaren can pull us around the track, as the AMG is pulling away from both of us. Hard on the brake. Get it down to third. We're running pretty good through here. A little twitchy, but it's okay. Can't run full throttle like we really want to through here so far today. Just don't have the traction to do it. Maybe it's the tire pressure, tire setup, I don't know. And here we go. Hard on the brake, down to third. As we plan to go ahead and try to pass this McLaren on the straight. If we can, we're going to run a tighter line here, see if that's going to work for us. Didn't make up any time, so we'll go ahead and get back into the slip. That was our fastest lap. McLaren pulls us, slingshot past the McLaren. If we can make it, he'll have the inside on us. So we'll see. As he backed out and gave it to us, so we didn't have to fight for this position here. And we're gonna go ahead and get on the accelerator again. Let's go. Let's go. Through the gears with the beautiful BMW. We're also using a fine microphone as well to record this audio talking over. As we're clean through there. Assetto Corsa Competizione just looks really good here on the Xbox Series X. I prefer to play it on the Xbox over the PlayStation. The graphics just look a little bit better. Okay, so it looks like we got some precipitation and we come down. I guess I got startled by the the wipers coming on. I have automatic wipers and kind of startled me a little bit, so we ran off. So we got to go ahead and try to catch back up. Another mistake. Let's see if we can turn the wipers down a little bit. Turn them down, and I'm not paying enough attention here. Trying to get the wipers turned down and run off the track, so it's probably going to be a penalty for me. Of course, I made up some time doing that, I believe, so they're probably going to penalize me. Just a big mistake trying to turn the wipers down. We'll put the... Yeah, wow. Yeah, just discombobulated a little bit with the wipers. I'm surprised that they've rattled me so much. Unable to get them turned down. Looks like the leader is on the final lap, so we got to try to work. Let's go ahead and work. Get the rain lights on, and we'll do what we got to do. Good thing we didn't lose a position, so we'll just continue to work. So try to get those rain lights on. We got them on, and try to get the wipers turned down. I can't get them turned down. It's okay. Hopefully the precipitation doesn't increase. We're on the slick tire, so we're not prepared for rain if it's gonna really rain like that. Did not check the weather, so hopefully it's not a big mistake for us. As we power through for this last lap, see if we can make up some time on the McLaren. Maybe we can pass the McLaren. Let's see. We'll run this thing hard. Get it down to second gear. Looks like we're making up a little bit of time there. Doing pretty good. Just Let's try to run it hard, run it tight, run it, run it, run it. So yeah, back to the microphone. This is a Fifine K68A is what it is. We're just using a basic pop filter that comes on it, and a little I guess cotton or mesh screen. Sounds pretty good, I think, for the price. So let's see. We'll go ahead and try to work this thing in there. Let's try to catch this McLaren, see if we can make a pass and get into the top 10. Right now we're running 10th. We want to be. Let's see if we can get a 9th place finish here. It's going to be some hard work. We need to get behind the McLaren, get into the slip. Can't turn the wipers down. Still can't turn the wipers down. So let's leave that alone and go ahead and try to finish this race. Get it down to 3rd gear. Try to get as close as we can. Get as close as we can without sliding. Onto the accelerator hard. Let's see if we can catch a McLaren. I think we got a little bit of more top end speed than the McLaren. Let's see. As we're picking them up. We're picking them up. We're picking them up. Try to stay in as long as possible and see if we have enough. And we don't have enough. But we still were able to finish 9th place, it looks like. 9th place. So not too bad. Thank you all for watching. This is Q50 Beast. Peace out.